Okay, you guys, I am home from the hospital. It is Friday, the 22nd of July. Had surgery on Wednesday, July 20th, about 7:45 in the morning. It went textbook, no problems. I did wake up in recovery with a lot of discomfort, but I expected it. And the nurses there were great. They worked very hard to get me out of pain, and then they moved me to my room. Once once my pain was managed, I felt good. Um, it was the Dilaudid that they had me on that kept me from sleeping. I don't know. It wouldn't let me fall asleep. I would get to the edge of falling asleep over and over and over, and it just wouldn't let me. I would doze off maybe for 10 minutes, and then I would be awake again, and it was just like this constant cycle of just being awake. Sorry, my glasses are kind of flaring. Anyway, I'll just take them off. So it just was really rough that first 24 hours because I couldn't sleep. And last night around 6-ish, I had spent the whole day pretty much by myself. I had spent, my friend Sue came and stopped and saw me, and she looks fantastic, 100 pounds lighter. She just looks great. And so that was a fun time, and I felt really good when she was there, but after she left, I settled back into bed, and I just started feeling really drained and exhausted because I hadn't had any sleep, and my roommate wasn't exactly the nicest person. She left her TV running, blaring until past 3 a.m. Finally, one of the nurses just turned it off. I couldn't, that didn't help with not sleeping. And there's always the beeping, and they're checking on you, and I mean, you guys who've been through this, you know what it's like. So it was probably about 6 o'clock last night in the evening, and I had been waiting for over half an hour for my meds, and the aide had come in, and I had said, I really need my meds. She said, well, let me go check with the nurse. So she went and checked, and she said, well, she said, you can't have any right now. And I said, I'm hurting. I need something now. Because they had just taken me off the Dilaudid maybe an hour and 2 hours before. So, they had put me on Loratab, which was good. It's good stuff, but it wasn't cutting it all by itself at that point. And I said, I really need something else. And she was, well, you can't, the nurse said you can't have anything. And I said, well, I don't know about these sharp pains. She goes, well, they're probably gas pains. And the nurse said to just, untighten your binder that you're wearing. Just, loosen up your binder. So I spent the next half hour, 45 minutes, rocking on the bed. Back and forth on the edge of the bed, rocking back and forth. In pain that was getting continually worse. Well, by the time the nurse came in, and I said, this is not what it was supposed to be like. They told me that my pain was going to be managed. They did not tell me that I was going to have to wait for pain medication, and that I was going to be in this kind of agony. And then, of course, I start crying like a little baby. I'm hurting, and it's kind of like, I want my mommy. And then I guess the charge nurse comes in. She was awesome. She was like, we'll take care of it, don't worry. I said, I think you're just having a reaction, and you're coming down off some of these meds. And I said, no, I don't think so. I haven't slept in 24 hours. I said, I'm having a reaction to that. I said, and I pointed to, my neighbor, and I said, it's not easy in this room. Well, let me tell you something. Within 20 minutes, they had me medicated and moved to another room where it was quiet and clean, and the door was shut, and I had little earplugs, and I mean, my pain was managed from then on, and I never had to wait, except right up until when I left the hospital today. I waited a little bit for my meds. But that was okay because I knew that I was going to have to start stretching it out a little bit longer each time anyway. So really, and then the lady that I had in my room today, just a little angel. She had some back surgery. I don't know how old she was, maybe 80. Just the cutest little thing, and we talked and we talked, and we just had just a nice visit, and it was really nice. I was so blessed to finally be in a room with somebody that was quiet and let me sleep, and I let her sleep, and you know, I would go for walks and I'd come back and check on her, and she didn't want me to leave. She's like, you should stay, help take care of me. But I got to leave around, must have been about 12:30 today, so I'm at home just kind of napping in my chair. I'm not going to wind up sleeping in bed. There is just no way. I tried to lay down in bed today, and no. Too painful. I'm not going to be able to move around. You don't have that, you can't move the bed up and down, so that's just not going to happen. Anyway, so I'm home, everybody, and I feel good. The kids are still at my sister's, so I don't have to worry about the little munchkins jumping on me. And hey, everything's good. I did have one of those moments when I was having my meltdown where I was thinking, what the hell have I done to myself? But I knew somehow in the back of my mind I might have one of those moments. And I'm excited. This is good. I'm glad I did this. I'm not going to regret this. I'm drinking my Propel Zero lemon, which is awesome. Taking my medication every 4 hours, and that's good. So, okay, thumbs up, everybody, and here goes the journey. I'll keep you updated.